Hallelujah, hama dzinodikana. This is my take. After going through the prophecies where the Lord has spoken to different servants of God, varanda vamwari vakasiyana vari munzvimbo dzakasiyana panguva dzakasiyana. This is my take after that analysis. And also after that, the Lord showed me in a vision 2022, which I repeated pandakaparidza kurufu rwa Bishop Messiah. This is what the Lord has given me and also given other men of God who believes in a great new Zimbabwe. If it happens that Nachiwenga today has become the president of Zimbabwe, zvimwe zvichida vamunangagwa vanenge varetire, zvimwe zvichida vanenge vazorora varetire, votsvaga wekusiyira anosiyirwa obva aita Nachiwenga. Nachiwenga vaka-invita opposition, kana kuti vaka-invita, to be specific, va-advocate Nelson Chamisa to join his government as a prime minister or as one of the vice president. I believe advocate Nelson Chamisa, he has to take the offer and work within. Some battles are fought from within instead from outside. Ndosa wachitoona kuti David akatuma Hushai aziva kuti Ahithophel has joined the army of Absalom. Ahithophel has joined the camp of Absalom. So David, in his wisdom, he sent Hushai. And Hushai began to work within so that David anowina vavengi. So sometimes we need to work within. So if that happens, I propose in my own personal capacity through the revelational message for advocate to join. Don't forget the prophecy says what have been shown in the dreams and the visions. Nachiwenga opening an elevator door for Chamisa. And that is going to happen. But mwari zvavanoita havatibatsire kufunga. Ndosaka vakati, is there anyone amongst you who lacks wisdom? Let him pray and ask from God who gives that wisdom generously. So this is my turn. I know good one, they become too emotional. You don't have to become too emotional. We are talking about Zimbabwe. We are not talking about individuals. So this is my take. If today Nachiwenga vakava mutungamiri wenyika, vaka extend an invitation, which I believe will be extended to him, let him take up the offer and begin to work within. This is the path to a great new Zimbabwe. This is a path to a great new Zimbabwe. And you people, my subscribers, my followers, especially though I follow Nelson Chamisa. But sometimes we need to be factual. Okay, let me tell you. The moment yamunotanga kuda munhu stereki kupfuura vanhu kana kupfuura muridzi wavanhu, that's idolatry. Which I believe most people, you are falling into idolatry that you see as advocate Nelson Chamisa as the only ultimate leader, which is wrong. I follow advocate Nelson Chamisa. He is my man. But for the sake of God's people, for the sake of progress, for the sake of change, if that invitation is extended to him, he has to take up the offer. and begin to work inside, begin to shrink the structures that are within. And as he do that, he brings his own people also on board in the system. And he begins to work in the system and begins to shrink the system, not from without, not from outside, but from within. And this is the only path to a great new Zimbabwe, the manifestation. Don't be emotional, be factual. Hear from God. The problem we are facing, ndekuti vanhu vanotaura but they vanozvinzwa stereki, then they forget to listen to God. David apandukirwa nemwana wake Absalom. Ahitofele akanga ari chipanga mazano wa David. Zvaitonzi munhu aiti kana akaenda kunobvunza advice kuna Ahitofele aifananidzwa nemunhu aenda kunobvunza Mwari. David paakazvinzwa kuti Ahitofele atora aenda kukemba kwa Absalom, akanambata this prayer akati, Mwari, oh God, will you turn the wisdom of Ahithophel, the advice of Ahithophel, into foolishness? Because David knew. But angoita prayer, anakumira pa prayer, akatotuma Hushai, akati go and listen to what advice that Ahithophel will give to Absalom. Absalom paakaona Hushai achiuya akafunga ndava Hushai was a best friend of David. Akatoti wauya kwandiri sezvikanzi ayo ndatoya kwamuri nekuti ndima amambo. But haana kuziva kuti he is being infiltrated. And he received him. And what followed is the rest. Absalom was defeated. His army was defeated. And David remained the king. This is my advice. It's high time we make the record straight for the betterment of a great new Zimbabwe, for the betterment of every Zimbabwean ordinary citizen. Don't stop to pray. May God bless you and may God continue to bless Zimbabwe.